of my woods is Chandigarh. So if you are living in Chandigarh, you will say the neck of my woods is Chandigarh. It is an informal way of saying that I am from. Okay, the neck of my woods is Chandigarh. Next we have, did this area change compared to the past? So here he is asking that has certain changes taken place? So let us try to answer it. Of course, my native town has undergone a sea change in the sense that, so my native town is the place where I live, and undergone a sea change means, it is an idiom. It means that a lot of changes have taken place. So has undergone a sea change in the sense that, so in the sense that is like, now there are big shopping malls and better transportation facilities. So we have said that, of course, my native town has undergone a sea change in the sense that now there are big shopping malls and better transportation facilities. Now we'll also explain the situation of the past. In the past, the transportation system was unreliable, but now the service is so frequent that there is one bus after other. So we have said that in the past the transportation system was not so well developed, but now it is fully developed. Let us move to the next question. What kind of things are not suitable for sharing? So here he is asking about such items that are personal to you and you refrain from sharing with others. So let us start with the answer. The first thing I can think of is my toothbrush that I never share with anyone due to personal hygiene. And other thing is my car that I often refrain from lending to anybody. So we have said that the first thing, so the first here is a cardinal number. So in front of a cardinal number we use the definite article the. So we have said that the first thing I can think of, an excellent way to start your answer. Instead of simply saying yes, no, this, that, we can say that the first thing I can think of. So I never share with anyone due to personal hygiene, that is due to cleanliness issues. And other thing is my car that I often refrain from lending to anybody. So we have mentioned two things here. First is the toothbrush and second one is the car. And we have also given the reason for it. Next we have, is driving to work or study popular in your country? So he's asking that whether people or students, when they go to work or study, they drive. So let us try to answer it. Well, now starting with will simply signify that a natural way of speaking. So whenever you are not saying yes or no, you can simply start with well. Well, it is not uncommon. So not uncommon is your double negative. So it is not uncommon in my country to commute. So to commute, very important, to commute simply means to travel to work on a daily basis. To commute, as the cities are now well developed and generally the workplace is situated far from the residential areas. So we have said that yes, it is not uncommon, means it is common. People commute on a regular basis due to the reason being that their workplaces are situated far away from the residential areas. Let us once again take this answer. Well, it is not uncommon in my country to commute as the cities are now well developed and generally the workplace is situated far from the residential areas. Next we have, do you think the trend of car sharing will increase in the future? So this is a question related to future. Obviously, we'll be using the future tense somewhere in our answer. Let us start. Of course. So of course is an excellent way of saying yes. Instead of repeating yes, yes, no, no, it is better to use a connector like this, of course. And I would like to highly recommend that you cannot give even the answer to the part 1 by simply saying yes or no. because it is unacceptable. You are required to elaborate at least 1 to 2 lines, and if you don't, examiner will give you a signal by asking questions like why, what, who, so that you should elaborate it more and more. Okay, let us start with the answer. Of course, as more and more people would prefer to travel by personal means of transport like a car, in order to save money and protect the environment, they would prefer to share their cars. So we have said that as more and more people would prefer to travel by personal means of transport like a car, in order to save money and protect the environment, they would prefer to share their cars. Next we have, do you think people are now more socially connected compared to the past? So this question simply means that people communicate more often with their society, either physically or by digital means of communication. So we have said that it is the case. Again, I am repeating it for you. For yes, we can say it is the case or of course. Instead of simply saying yes, 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 you should go for of course or it is the case. It is the case as people use social media websites on the internet to communicate with kith and kin. So, kith and kin are your close relatives. At the touch of a button, now it is possible to communicate with the person sitting abroad by making video calls. So, at the touch of a button is an idiom, it means in no time. So, even if the other person is sitting in another country, it is possible to communicate through video call. Next, we have, do you live in an apartment or a house? So, here you need to choose one from the two. So, at present we use currently. Currently I am dwelling in an apartment on the second floor. So dwell is to live, and we have also mentioned that my apartment is on second floor. So we will answer it in this way. Currently I am dwelling in an apartment on the second floor. Do you like it? Why? Of course, I totally dig it as it has comfy, cozy, and snug environment. Yes, I totally. So totally dig means I like it very much. It is an informal way of saying, and you are going to score a high band score in your speaking if you use totally dig. So comfy, cozy, and snug, it is simply for comfortable environment. Whenever you want to say that comfortable environment, conducive environment, you can say comfy, cozy, and snug environment. So we have said that, of course, I totally dig it as it has a comfy, cozy, and snug environment. Next we have, can you describe your house or apartment? So here we have our next question. Can you describe your house or apartment? So here we are going to learn a lot of vocabulary. So, well, it is tastefully decorated with several pieces of art from the medieval period. So, tastefully decorated means well decorated, very well decorated with several pieces of art from medieval period. So, it is like having some antique pieces. Next line we have, it has all the ultra modern facilities ranging from a lift to an air conditioner. So we have also mentioned that the place where I live, that is an apartment as we have mentioned. So it has a lift, that is an elevator, and also an air conditioner. These both are the ultra modern facilities. So in order to give it another point, in order to add something, we need a connector here if you want to score a very good band score. So here we have used particularly. Particularly means specifically, it is located at the heart of my city. So at the heart of, it simply means at the center of. So particularly it is located at the heart of my city. So it makes life easier as most of the items of the daily use are available at a stone's throw distance from my house. So first of all, in the same line, in the single line, we have two idioms. At the heart of my city means it is also an idiom. It means located at the center. And the second one, a stone's throw means it is near. So the full sentence becomes particularly it is located at the heart of my city, so it makes life easier as most of the items of daily use are available at a stone's throw from my house. Next, we have how many bedrooms does your house or an apartment have? So, again, a natural way of starting your answer, and of course, it will show that you haven't rectified anything, you haven't rotated anything. It is coming naturally, and obviously, you are going to get a better band score if you use these types of connectors and you maintain a control on your pronunciation. So, how many bedrooms does your house or apartment have? Well, there are two bedrooms with king size beds and are very comfortable. So, we have mentioned that there are two bedrooms plus in both the bedrooms there are king size beds and both of them are very comfortable. Okay, this was questions related to part 1 all speaking. So I would highly encourage that you go through the vocabulary and follow it by heart, because these type of questions are repeated again and again in the actual exam. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share friends.